Good Arizona morning, everybody. 5 a.m. Today we're going up to do the Ruby Ghost Town. So that should include a lot of Ruby Road, which is fantastic photography, and then whatever awaits at the actual ghost town, I'm not sure. But right now it is beautiful skyscapes, stars everywhere up there. The other day I found a nice road to overlook both sides, get the city lights from both sides. We're gonna jump in the car if I can find it. I think I can, and try to get a few morning shots before we head to Ruby. So come on, let's go. Oh, it's so cold, it's so windy. I think it was 4 degrees when I left, but with that wind, it is fierce. The lights are down below. Let's do this. It is so cold, so windy out there. I'm having one of those mornings where I thought this was the perfect road. I can see all the city lights down there. This is the 5th stop. I can't seem to get a photograph that has the right composition and doesn't have a bunch of cactus and scraggly bush and everything hanging in the front and the foreground. I'm tired and I'm getting frustrated, so I have to take a breath, just reset, relax, drive a little further down here. We're gonna find a good spot. I know it. I just have to stay positive. Well, this is looking better. Woo! I just about drove away with my camcorder on the hood of the car. Thankfully, I saw it, and thankfully I didn't put it on the roof of the car, because I would have drove away. That would have been terrible. Oh, no wonder I'm so cold. I just walked down a trail, like a primitive road they call it, and there is frost all in the low-lying plants right there. We've come up quite a bit in elevation since we left where I'm staying, which, I don't know, maybe is a 20-minute drive from here. So, it is cold. I've got about a dozen shots. I don't feel that any of them are really what I was hoping to get tonight, but we'll go home, we'll crop, we'll edit. And so I ended up getting way down this trail, and of course the shot I wanted had telephone wires, hydro lines going right through the corner of the shot. I have seen some amazing shooting stars tonight. Actually, I've got one more spot I want to try, which is closer to the house. I noticed the other day. It might give us a good shot. I don't know. I don't know until we get there. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the trail to Ruby in a few hours. So we're on our way down Ruby, and it's a pretty rough road, but it's, like I say, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I come here and I photograph every time I come to Arizona. So I'll try to get some video for you guys. The wife's gonna drive. She doesn't like this road because it's cliffy and narrow and winding. But I can't drive and film at the same time, so. Got milk? Did you get one?
Got it.
Take one right there. So I just thought I'd stop here and show you guys. The next 10 miles, it's just rolling, beautiful hills, mountains. It's beautiful. 10 miles to Ruby, the actual ghost town. So we just had an intro with the caretaker. She lives out here alone. She's 4 miles from the Mexican border here, and she was telling us all the stories back in the early days about the banditos and all the murders and things that happened here, and amazing history. And she said there's still quite a bit going on, being that close to the Mexican border. Quite a bit of action. So now we have a map, and we're gonna explore, take some photos. Just the drive in here alone is worth coming, guys. And I haven't even seen any of Ruby itself yet, and I'm sure from the sounds of what she was telling us, it's pretty amazing. There's ice in the puddle on this road here, so definitely was cold up here in the mountains last night. I thought it was 4 degrees when I left the house. It was -4. Apparently at the back of the property there are a bunch of old cemeteries, and the caretaker told us the further back we go, the older they get. So we're gonna go check those out right now. The caretaker told me she buried her treasure under the lone saguaro on the side hill at the back of the lake. I see it. I just don't have the detector. Having a hard time finding the cemetery. We're not sure if it's behind us that way or... Anyway, we're wandering around. You'll see it here if we find it. So the map is a little sketchy. It's a hand-drawn thing. And she told us that this back hill here is undermined by mines and that they've been collapsing this season because of all the rain. So she told us not to wander around up in here. So I'm not going to go any further. I did find some old machinery and stuff right here at the end of this road, but we never did find the cemetery. We even asked a couple other people, came down, 300-400 yards over there. They came off the side hill, which we're not supposed to be on, and they said they couldn't find it either. So we don't know where it is. Okay, Chris and I walked all over that bloody hillside for an hour, And then we get in the cars, we're gonna leave, and my daughter says, I'm not leaving until we see the cemetery. So we drove back up here to the beach, and I said, go ahead, you got 10 minutes, thinking she's never gonna find it. And she comes running back to the car, she found it, so we're going to the cemetery. Here it is.
You think?
It's gotta be. Now we've climbed the fence that says cemetery, and we still don't know where it is. It's gotta be here somewhere. Couple of graves right here. So there's 3 more graves right here, and I think if we were to keep going up the hill, there's more. There's probably a lot here that don't have markers anymore. And the further we keep going back, the older it gets, so it's pretty cool. Definitely worth hiking in here to find it. History. So I can't stress enough, guys, Ruby Road, I think it is one of the most beautiful roads that I've ever been on. I've been here 6 times. I keep coming back. It is beautiful. I think it is a must-see. If you are in this region, you gotta put it in your top 5. Just do it, Ruby Road.